Abarigane brothers, this is Sadiki Kambon, your director of the Black Community Information Center, which is an all-volunteer organization that tries to set the tone as it pertains to saying we, as black folks, can do what we need to do for ourselves. So, in that regard, let me give you a quick background about the history of the Information Center, in that we're celebrating our 35th anniversary in terms of actual data incorporation, but the group actually began about 45 years ago. And some of the achievements, and let me just say it's based on community support, is like, for instance, Washington Park being renamed Malcolm X Park, leading the efforts for New Dudley Street to be renamed Malcolm X Boulevard. We're talking about Information Center bringing together the various entities that eventually became the Neighborhood Development Corporation of Grove Hall that built the Mecca Mall. Also, we're talking about a Imani House here, which is the building that we own as an organization for the community. And essentially, there are services provided for folks, housing, if you will, for folks with mental health issues and who are formerly homeless elders and what have you. Also, we're proud of the fact that we were the first to bring back Minister Louis Farrakhan when he was rebuilding the Nation of Islam here to Boston. And for a little side bit for you, a lot of folks don't know that the New Edition, before they became the New Edition, in fact, actually participated in a joint Kwanzaa celebration in Hartford, Connecticut that involved Boston, Hartford, and New York. So that's when they actually officially started them and their Orchard Park dances. So little tidbit for you around history. Let me just say that we are now in the season of Kwanzaa, December 26th through January 1st, understanding the fact that we are to live the spirit of the 7 principles of Kwanzaa, 365 days of the year. So we would hope that you want to participate, share the information with your friends, families, or what have you. And it will be virtual in nature again this year. In terms of the schedule itself, you can go to blackinfonow.org with the entire schedules there, along with PayPal, if anybody would like to make a donation. But that's where we are right now. And it's just important to understand that the theme for this year in regards to the library in Newbury Square is that we want the name to be the Nubian Library. And what had happened was that those that be in the library system, including President David Leonard, had promised that the community would have some input as it pertains to the new name. And they came up with the name Roxbury Branch, which is not what the community wanted. So we're saying that that was an act of deceit. And we, in fact, actually, there was a forum when folks who were campaigning to be mayor, and I was at a forum with our now mayor, Michelle Wu, and raised the question, would she support the Nubian Library name? And she said she would absolutely support that name. So we are now in negotiations with her, not to say what would it take, but saying to the mayor that you need to carry out what you had committed to as it pertains to having the Nubian Library name. So that fits within the context of our theme for this year, for Kwanzaa, about the community's desire to have the Nubian Library name. Like I said before, blackinfonow.org for the schedule. Tell your friends, family, spread the word. Come on out for this celebration, which will be virtual in nature, and hopefully back to live next year. But hey, it's important that we make it happen, because it's more than just about a celebration and having a good time and celebrating the culture. It's about what we have to do to build our community. So with that, I say asante sana, and have a good day/night.